Hello, everyone. It is Pat with the daily Oracle card reading and message for Wednesday, the 24th of April, 2013. For today's reading, I felt guided to use the Saints and Angels Oracle card deck. And shortly after that, I was guided to that card deck. I heard that song go through my head. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. So maybe we'll have, I sort of feel like, maybe there's a lot of us all out there who are calling on the saints and angels that we feel most connected to. And the saints are coming in to help us. So anyways, let's see what their message is for us for today from this deck. I get a card that says sign from above. It's a guardian angel card, and so this is, I do feel like this card is a sign for somebody. If you've been looking for a sign, and if you ask, please angels, God, give me a sign so I know that this is the right thing for me, this is your sign, okay? So, but it's also to be, on the lookout for other things that, there's often things that they put in our path. It might be a chance encounter with, running into somebody who either, you were just thinking about and, wondering about and you hadn't seen in a long time, or, maybe you were, wondering about something, thinking of looking into something, and you bump into somebody who knows quite a bit about it. These are like signs on the path. Sometimes they also do it with very material things like, flowers or feathers showing up for you, or coins, things like that. So they're asking you to notice it because they are sending those signs your way. And in particular, in this picture, it is a pink rose that is coming out there. So, and they are signs from, I also get that there's, for many of you out there, there's signs coming from loved ones who have passed on. Okay, it's very much about that. And, for a lot of people, that does show up in the form of, maybe smelling that person's either their favorite fragrance or a fragrance that reminds you of them. Maybe it is flowers. It could be, even related to an animal or pet that they loved or that you associated with them, and you see that same maybe breed of pet show up someplace. There's no limit to the way, but I do feel like for some of you out there, this has to do with receiving signs from your loved ones who have passed. As I say that, I actually get the impression of a father who's trying to reach through to somebody, or someone who is like a father to you. So I put the messages out as I get them and the impressions out as I get them, and that's what comes across today. So know that those are definite signs from your loved ones, and take comfort in that. They're wanting to let you know that they're okay. So let's see. As I was shuffling, there is another card that jumped out, or fell out, I should say. And it's the card Look Deeper. Okay? And what this has to do with, now the angel in the picture is looking at she's basically looking into a pond. And the message on this card has to do with, look beyond the surface. It's urging you to look underneath. Look a little deeper. I do feel like this has to do with looking a little deeper within yourself, spending some time in some self-reflection, to get at how, you really feel and where you're really at. With the events that have gone on this past week in the world, it's been a rough one for a lot of people everywhere, all over the globe. And when things like that happens, it causes us to truly reflect on, what we hold dearly to us in our life, what we value. whether we're happy in our current situation and maybe what we can do to change that if, we really want to have more meaning in our life or something like that. It really just causes you to, I saw so many people making posts on Facebook and other places saying that it really made them want to, go home and hug their kids or, just it makes us realize what we have. So sometimes it does cause us to look deeper within ourselves and, to acknowledge ourselves for who we are and, are we truly, in line with what we really want to be doing and being and the way we want to be contributing in the world. So that's what I feel is the message with that card. Taking the time to look deeper. And it does very much have to do with situations that you may be involved in too. Just, urging you to look beyond the surface because there's a little bit more there than meets the eye. The Look Deeper card is a very interesting card. I do feel like in terms of self-reflection, it has to do with you realizing that, there's much more to you, and, to understanding that you're stronger than what you think that you are. So in the card explanation, it just says that there's important information that you're not currently aware of, or maybe that you haven't admitted to yourself. So, and your guardian angels, and it's clearly the guardian angels that are working with us today, and our guardians are those angels who are by our side from birth to death. They never leave us, and they're always helping us on our path of spiritual growth, especially to the degree that we'll allow them to. And that we welcome them in. So they're asking you with this card to look a little deeper. And, it has to do with sitting quietly and, listening to what your truth is. So, again, it comes back to that theme of self-reflection that I got earlier. So those are our messages from them. And I want to pull one last card from this little Healing with the Angels card deck. The Healing Angel cards by Tony Carmine Salerno, to see what their little message is for us today. So I know it might seem like if, when you're really busy, how could you possibly take the time? But even if you can carve out 5 or 10 minutes for yourself, maybe taking a walk outdoors, and, sitting in front of a body of water is a good place to do that. I mean, water offers us the opportunity. It's very cleansing and offers the opportunity for reflection, especially when you come across a very quiet body of water that's very still. All right. What card comes out from these? Healing Angel cards. What do they wish us to know? Oh, come on. All right. Kindness. And it says, a kind gesture rekindles your belief in the power of love. Remember to be kind to yourself. All right. And, I do feel like this is sort of yesterday on Monday, we had the mermaids with Waves of Prosperity, and we had the Archangel Zadkiel with Compassion. And I felt like there's just waves of compassion that are continuing to come out after a week of very rocky events around the world. And this also has to do with kindnesses that continue to be extended, to those who have suffered losses and things like that during this time. But, it's a reminder to be kind to yourself and not to be too hard on yourself in terms of, oh, I should have done this, I could have done that, maybe I should have gone there, so it's a reminder to be kind to yourself. We're all doing the best that we can with the knowledge and understanding that we have in the moment. So be kind to yourself Be good to yourself. And whoops, technical difficulties with our cards. I have to get a better stand. So be kind to yourself, be good to yourself. And I want to make just a quick last announcement that I'm going to be offering a teleseminar, a free teleseminar on recovering from grief, loss, and shock, featuring the Archangel Azrael. And as soon as I have the details up for it, I will post them here in a reading or down below and somehow get the information out to you if you are interested in that. So anyways, have a lovely Wednesday, everyone, middle of the week, and I look forward to speaking with you very soon. Take care. Have a great day.